Alright, Title 40, CFR 1033-235, mission testing required for certification. Section describes the mission you must perform and show compliance with the mission statement of the 1033-101. Select the mission data locomotive of the engine for each of the engine family of the testing. If it may be low mileage locomotive developed the engine, this is equivalent in design to the engines of the locomotive being certified. Another low power engine, you with a good engineering judgment selected with locomotive configuration most likely to exceed the emission of the nearest to the implacable mission standard family emission level limits, making the selection and consider all of the other factors affecting the mission control performance compliant with the standard, including emission level to all exhaust consumed with the nitrous oxide particle material. Test your emission data locomotive you with the procedure with equipment specified with the control power H for the discharge with the K for the dual fuel locomotive the measure emission for the operating with each type of the fuel which for the for the certified with the locomotive. In this case, flexible fuel locomotives measure of the emission for the operating fuel mixture the best representative of the operation, more likely to for the high of the nitrous oxide emission through that you may ask instead to perform tests of both fuels separately if you can show that the intermediate mixtures are not likely to occur in use. C. We may perform conformity testing by measuring emissions of any of the other emission data of the locomotive of the other locomotive of the engine family. We may decide with the testing of your plant any other facility if you so with the may deliver the locomotive to the test facility we designate. If we do the testing at your plant, we must schedule it as soon as possible to make it available to instrument personnel and equipment we need. If we measure the emissions for the one of our locomotive, the result of the test becomes for the official emission result for the locomotive unless we later invalidate these data, then we may decide now to consider the data determining if your engine family meets applicable requirements. Before we test our locomotives, we may set the adjustable parameters at any point within the adjustable range. 4. Before we test our locomotives, we may calibrate with a nominal production tolerance for anything we do not consider the adjustable parameter. For example, the would apply with the parameter subject with the production variable because it's adjustable during production, but it's not adjustable parameter because of the permanently sealed. We may have to use carryover emission data the previously model year instead of doing new tests of the following are true. Engine family of the previous model year, the difference of the current engine family only with respect to the model year. The items identified with the 1033-225A with the other factors not related to emission. We may have criteria for the differences that we may determine are not relevant. 2. The emission data locomotive of the previous model year remain with the appropriate emission of the data locomotive on paragraph B of the section. 3. The data show that the emission data locomotive will meet all the requirements that apply with the engine family covered the application for certification. E. You may ask you the emission data with a different engine family you have already certified instead of the testing locomotive second engine family. All the following are true. The one same engine with both engine families. 2. To demonstrate with the different two families sufficient small that the locomotives are in tested family we meet the same applicable design standards calculated from the test F. We may require to take a second locomotive of the same different configuration. In addition, locomotive testing on paragraph B of this section. G. If you the alternate test procedure Title 40 CFR 1065-10 later testing show the which testing does not produce the result of the equivalent procedure specified in subpart F of this part, we may reject the generated use of the alternate procedure. 8. The requirement to measure for the smoke emissions waive with the certification production line testing show that there is reason to believe that the locomotives do not meet the applicable smoke standards. The measurement of carbon dioxide with each of the carbon hydrofluor, carbon hydrofor, low hour certification testing procedure that specified in the Title 4 CFR 1065 starting with the 2012 model. Also made with the nitric oxide, a lower hour certification testing procedure specified in Title 40 CFR 1065 of any engine family that depends on the nitric oxide after treatment. Meet emission standard small remanufacturers may omit with the measurement of the nitric oxide, chlorine, hydro tetrahyd. Same unit of module calculation as year for the other result of the rebound reporting single weighted value of the carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and carbon hydroxide. Around the following values: carbon dioxide 1 gram bhp an hour, nitrox nearest to 1,000 grams bh per hour, CH4 nearest to 1,000 grams base per hour.